Top of the day. This is Troy from Kings to Pawns. I want to start this off with Sprocket. Explore best dropshipping suppliers with Sprocket. You get a 14-day free trial to grow a store of your own. How you will love it. I will drop this link in the description so you can get your bread. Now we're going to get right into this. I can't and didn't make this up. Part 2. Bigfoot is real. All right, let me show you this video that I just did. Let me get it ready for you. All right. Hope you're having a great day, y'all.
Totally.
All right, this is when I went to Blue Ridge Mountain recently. And coincidentally, right next to Big Blue Ridge Mountain is a Bigfoot research facility that I will show you after this video. Check this video out. This me and a group of friends and our families, we went out here. It was beautiful. But check this out. I started hearing things at night, and it was loud things. I was thinking it was deer. It could have been. Like it was crazy. I can't even describe it. Like really, it's crazy. Just check it out.
Sorry, Troy. Totally. We got 2 planes.
Then point it down.
Point it down. Why?
The drop.
Oh, the drop. Yeah. So
It's like
you
It's like 4
get nervous
stories
with
up.
the kids, and then it still goes up further.
Where we at, Lindsay?
Blue Ridge.
Blue Ridge. Not because you was narrating in my video.
I just wanted to check in.
This is when I was hearing some shit outside.
Tell me how you think it went in there. You made your argument, they made theirs.
It was a hell of an uphill battle because they didn't care about the evidence. They cared about case studies and precedents. And when it comes to something as new as this, I don't know what ground we're supposed to stand on. I'm here, and I'm pursuing this court case because the evidence is overwhelming. Like a prosecuting attorney in a murder case won't prosecute unless they have tremendous evidence. And this evidence that I have is far, far beyond a reasonable doubt, but that means nothing. All that matters is case studies and precedents, and trying to apply something like this to case studies and precedents is so difficult, especially when Fish and Wildlife's position is, where's their representative? He has nothing to say, no comment. And the judge wants paperwork and he wants comments. And when I go into Fish and Wildlife and I say, what's your comment? They say, none. Leave. We don't want to talk to you. And I say, look at all the evidence I have. Look what I can do. Look what I can show you. And they say nothing, and they give no paperwork. Somebody says they saw a Sasquatch. They phone Fish and Wildlife. I'd like to do a report. And they say, no, you may not, because they don't exist.
Look how real this looks. Is that real? Y'all tell me if that's real or not. Y'all tell me, okay? Because that looks pretty real.
Totally.
I got some more for you. Hold on. Give me a second. Now this is the. Hold on, I don't even know if it popped up. No, it didn't. I got you. This is right next to this place right here. This building is right next to where we was at on Blue Ridge Mountain. You can see it right here, Blue Ridge. Coincidentally, right? And I was hearing all of this rumbling and hooting noises. Some big stuff was running through the woods, right? And now I'm gonna show you some more recent, because Bigfoot is real. I can't make this up. This is for all the people that was calling Troy crazy when Troy used to say stuff like this years ago, and now the government is telling you all the stuff that you want to hear. I don't know if you want to hear this type of stuff, but yeah, Sasquatch is real. Sasquatch is real. All right. My apologies. I'm kind of new with this. Thank you for if you're still around. But here we go. I got these articles that I'm about to pull up for you. KFBK, Coast to Coast AM, George Norrie. I'm pretty sure some of you guys are familiar with him. All right. That looks crazy. Now, this is from December 28th. This is recent. Let's see what he says here.
He wants to trust us to decide what's in our own best interest. We're done with the nanny state. It hasn't worked. It's deprived us of not only our liberty, but also our health. So we're as Dr. Verkerk mentioned, we're way down on the list of industrialized nations in health and longevity. But we spend more per capita than any other nation on earth.
Even though he's right, this is not what this video is about. But Andrew Bond, I think I got his article here. All right. So now, let me pull that up. Excuse me. Okay, Richland. See that? Mansville. Shout out to all the people living out in this way, out in Ohio and all that, you know. Now we're going to check this out. A hunter building deer stand reports Bigfoot sighting in Richland County. This was written on January 7th. Today is January 8th. But this happened on the 28th of last year, December. All right, this is by Carl Hunnell. Andrew Baum said he spent much of his life in the outdoors. He has never seen anything like the creature he saw on December 28th in a Washington Township field. The 35-year-old Mansfield man, perched in a 17-foot high tree stand, believes he saw a Bigfoot walking purposely and quickly across the open field about 1,000 feet from his position. It was taking real long strides. His head was kind of down, moving down the hill. It had a big head. I lost it when he walked into the tree line. Right? It's the third such area local sighting reported to Matt Moneymaker's Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization since 2021, with the previous two coming in Ashland County. These encounters, coupled with a 2022 Bigfoot base camp weekend at Pleasant Hill Lake Park in Perrysville, have made north central Ohio more of a hotbed for Sasquatch sightings. They're probably getting pushed out from industrial type things, you know. See this? Boom. That's the other articles. Baum, who was in the woods late in the afternoon with his stepfather to build a tree stand for future hunting use, said he immediately knew what he was seeing. Though it was late afternoon, it had been a bright sunny day, he said. In other words, the visibility was excellent in the area near Hanley and Woodville Road, just east of I-71, especially with no leaves in the trees. This is him. I know every animal. It was not a bear. It was not a monkey. It was black or even brown in color. I was shocked. A Bigfoot is not something that just pops up in your head, he says. That's a picture of Andrew Baum. You know what I'm saying? It took me a moment to focus my eyes. Then I knew. It was too big and moving too fast. A man would have to be running full speed to cross that field that quickly. After losing sight of the animal, Baum climbed down the tree stand and rejoined his stepfather. He told his stepfather about what he had seen, but it was gone by the time the older man climbed into the tree stand. I don't think that's an animal, though. That's a humanoid. It's a cryptid. The area was littered with signs of deer. In the past, Moneymaker has said Sasquatch tend to follow deer trails. When I got back down, I couldn't believe it. I was kind of like shocked. I wasn't scared. I told my stepfather, and he was like, man, that's crazy. But he had to get out of there. It was getting dark. We finished what we were doing, and we left. I kept looking over my shoulder. I was thinking about it the whole time. I knew I had to report it to BFRO. There are a lot of people doing research on Bigfoot, and I want to help. So he filed that report. He described the area where Baum reported seeing the Bigfoot as not conducive to clear footprints. Hold up, who is this? Dispatch it. You know he trying to cover it up. They don't want everybody to know this type of stuff. Because you imagine how scary it would be for some people. See, I know there's other humanoids. There's what? It's a whole bunch of experiments happening to us right now. So what makes you think years and years and years ago a scientist didn't do this already with different animal species or different humanoid species at that? You know what I mean? If you look at my first video from yesterday from this series, I can't and didn't make this up. You can see what I'm talking about with different humanoids on this planet. Ian Baum and his stepfather went to the site on January 2nd, a few days ago. But the Ehrman said it was an overcast day with light blowing snow. You see what I'm saying? It's the cover up right there. It was difficult to replicate the view the witness had on 12/28. Still, despite a lack of physical evidence, the Ehrman believed the report credible. Of course he did. He's there. All right, the investigators described the area as an excellent place to hunt deer. All right, boom. That's the tree stand. And this is where he's seeing Sasquatch hauling ass. That was a Class A sighting. All right. The question in the case is whether it is a misinterpretation of whether it was a human walking across the field rather than a Sasquatch. Yo, my man. That is a distinguishing feature of what Sasquatch will look like from a distance. Not only will it be big and dark, but it will cover ground much more quickly than a human. The speed at which the figure crossed the field eliminates the possibility of human, in my opinion, as well. Even if the dark bipedal figure was 1,000 feet away, so that the fur texture won't be clearly visible, it's still a Class A sighting rather than a Class B, which a possible sighting, but less certain than a Class A, because all other reasonable alternatives have been eliminated. All right, I think I have one more recent development I'm gonna pull up for you because it's real. It's real. All right, let's see. I think it's the same story, different article. Let's check it out though. What the hell? All right, here we go. Yes, it's the same story. We went out to set up a tree stand around 3 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. By the time we got it all set up, it was still light, but right before it starts to get dark around 4 o'clock. I climbed up after my stepdad tried it out. He said you could see everything from up there because mostly all the trees have no leaves. You can see fields and everything all around the tree lines and fields, even a highway out past that. Baum explained in his report. I got up there, sat down, looked out over the first field to where it ends at the tree line. Then I scanned the next field and I saw it. I say it because it was a Bigfoot, a very big person, fast moving across the wide open field. It had big, fast steps, not running, but still covering ground faster than someone should. It seemed very odd. I had no phone equipment with me at the moment because I was just up there. I see what the view will be. I was only looking with my eyes. They spoke to the property owner who said he was aware of the report and the hunters had permission to hunt on his land. The property, they about to go kill Bigfoot. The property owner declined the interview and said he was not interested in any publicity and did not want to attract trespassers. A follow-up investigation and posts were recorded on the BFRO website. Go check that out if you could. But you see how they about to go kill Bigfoot. That's crazy, right? And he was hauling ass. He wasn't trying to be up in there. All right, that should be about it. For, part 2 of this series. Stay tuned. I'm going to have more. Definitely have more. But the link for this will be in the description. Okay? Got everything you need. Look, everything you need. You can integrate anywhere. Look, check this out. And pricing. Show you all of this. Thank you for watching. Make sure you share, like, subscribe. Look, you get little deals. Look, you get little deals and everything. I'll see you on the next installment. You guys have a great day. Don't forget to check out my TikTok.